At Applied AI Lab, we specialize in transforming ideas into cutting-edge AI-powered solutions. Synapse, a new marketplace for journalists and PRs, faced the challenge of outdated technology that couldn't effectively handle the massive flow of data and pitches, leading to inefficiencies and missed opportunities. AI Lab addressed these challenges by implementing an AI-driven solution within Synapse's platform.
Hi, I'm Charlie, founder and CEO of Synapse, the stories marketplace. Synapse launched in September 2023, and by February we had raised a small amount of money in a pre-seed round. What we needed to do was take our technology and push it to the next level, and a lot of our user base were indicating that AI was something they'd be interested in from a generative perspective and also from a data analysis perspective. So I reached out to my network and got in touch with the Verysell group to see what we could do with our data set and what we could offer our users. So as a startup, you have your prototype, you have your MVP, and that technology is constantly changing and iterating. And if you're going to invest a sizable amount of money in building something like AI, what you want is an infrastructure which effectively is not codependent on the other. So what was really important for me was that we could build something that was future-proof and that could be rolled into any platform that we were looking to develop, not just what we currently had, but where we were going into the future. Our existing tech stack was a PHP's tech stack, which obviously needs to be improved and is actually being improved now. What we needed was some consultation in the first instance to speak to some experts, because we don't have an in-house tech team. So we needed to speak with some people that understood our infrastructure and what was best for going forward so that we had a long-term solution. And luckily, the Chief Operating Officer of the group, Alistair Copeland, and the head of the lab, the AI lab I should say, Yuri Lazinski, were both on hand to offer advice about how best to structure our AI element for our platform so that it would be future-proof. We just needed the back-end creating, and I was very clear on the functionality that was required. We needed generative AI for journalists so that they could save time in writing stories based on PR pitches that were being sent through our platform, and we wanted to give journalists two options. They could either be given a full article in a predefined writing style with a set word count, or we could look at producing specific bullet points for those journalists as well, and we needed total control in the back end. Then for the PRs, what we needed was to be able to take journalist behaviour in our platform so we could understand what they're searching for, what filters they're applying, and really understanding what they're interested in. Combine that with profile data, which we already have, and then analyse PR pitches so that we could say to each PR, these are the journalists that you should target based on our own proprietary data. So we needed to take this unstructured data source, put it into our own large language model, and then give those results in a tangible way to PRs. We needed the AI in the background in order to get that grant in the first place, so that we could then say we need to build an interface. But what we are carrying out now are journalist forums. So we are taking our front-end Figma designs and we are going to key groups of journalists at key titles that use Synapse on a regular basis and getting their feedback not only on the new interface but also how they feel about AI and whether it's something they would use or they wouldn't use, something which they view as a time-saving technology for their work, or whether they feel it's more of a threat. So we are gathering that information and putting it together so that we know that we're taking product development in the right direction. But the front end was absolutely crucial. As I say, it allowed us to win a grant, but we wouldn't be able to do any of it if the back end structure wasn't already. The very beginning is that we're not continually rebuilding in technology. Whilst with scaling comes greater investment into infrastructure and hosting and that sort of thing. The base platform needed to be able to scale. And that's very clear that that's what's been delivered to us. And if you disagree strongly with AI, or you think it's going to lead to job cuts, it is a tool. It is there to help save people time and make them better at their jobs. And if you're not using it and your competitors are using it, they are going to be able to undercut you and steal business away from you. So if you do have a young, agile company and you're not considering AI to be brought into your tech stack, I would very strongly recommend that you do consider it. I think a lot of founders will assume that building AI technology is expensive, and perhaps if you hire in-house it will be. But I would recommend having a chat with the team at Verysell. As I say, they will give you their time and honest opinion, and if they feel they can do a good job for you, then they'll develop that conversation and put a few options in front of you, which are, hopefully one of those will be valuable enough to go with.
At Applied AI Lab, we specialize in delivering impactful AI-driven solutions. If you're ready to revolutionize your business, let's shape the future together.